The winds howl, the seas roar, and the skies are painted with the blood-red glow of a fiery sunset. Somewhere, across the endless expanse of cold, unforgiving waters, a fleet of long ships cuts through the waves. Each one of these ships carries a crew of fierce warriors determined to raid, conquer, and leave their mark on history. Welcome to the world of Vikings. But who were these legendary figures that strike fear into the hearts of their enemies and have captured the imaginations of people for centuries? To understand the Vikings, we need to go back to their origins. The story of the Vikings begins not in some faraway land of myth, but in the cold, rugged landscapes of Scandinavia, modern-day Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. For centuries, these lands were home to people who lived on the edge of the world. Life was tough. The winters were long and bitter, and the summer days were short. But the people of Scandinavia were survivors. Hardy souls adapted to the harshest environments. In the 8th century, these Norse people would give rise to a fierce adventurous group known as the Vikings. But what drove them to explore beyond their homelands? For the Vikings, the seas were not a barrier, they were a highway to the world. These master shipbuilders designed longships, a sleek, fast, versatile vessel that could navigate everything from calm rivers to violent ocean storms. And with these ships, the Vikings set out from their coastal villages, aiming to expand their reach. At first, the Vikings' journeys were simple raids, striking like lightning, attacking coastal towns, monasteries, and settlements, then disappearing back into the mist. They were feared for their lightning-fast strikes, taking riches, resources, and captives before anyone knew what hit them. In 793 AD, the Vikings made their first major mark on history with the infamous raid on Lindisfarne, an island off the northeast coast of England. The Anglo-Saxons had never seen anything like it. The Vikings were brutal, relentless, and unstoppable. But the Vikings weren't just raiders, they were also explorers, traders, and settlers. Over the next few centuries, they ventured further and further from the Scandinavian homeland. They reached the shores of Iceland and Greenland, and some even made it all the way to North America, nearly 500 years before Columbus, in fact. The Vikings were the first Europeans to set foot in what is now Canada, around the year 1000 in a place called Vinland. Yes, the Viking explorers were true pioneers, charting new territories and encountering unknown lands. But all empires, no matter how mighty, eventually faced challenges. By the 11th century, the Viking Age began to fade. Christianity spread through Scandinavia, bringing with it new values and laws. The kingdoms of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden grew stronger, and the need for raiding began to diminish. The once fearsome Viking warriors gradually integrated into European society, their ships replaced by kingdoms, their warriors transformed into farmers, traders, and artisans. Though their age came to an end, the legacy of the Viking still lingers today, from the stories of their gods, like Odin and Thor, to their lasting impact of their exploration. The Vikings shaped the world in ways we still see. Their culture, their legends, and their fierce spirit continue to captivate us. From Norse mythology to epic sagas, the Viking stories live on in our books, films, and even video games. They might have faded from the shores of Europe centuries ago, but in many ways, they'll never truly be gone. So next time you hear the thunder of a storm or feel the chill of the wind against your face, just remember, there's a little Viking in all of us, and like them, we are all explorers in our own way, forging our own path through the unknown. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more thrilling stories from the past. May the winds be in your favor, and may your journey be as legendary as the Vikings themselves. Until next time, explorers,